Sustainable packaging, understanding biodegradable materials. Sustainable packaging, understanding biodegradable materials. Sustainability has become a buzzword in recent years, and for good reason. As our planet faces numerous environmental challenges, it is imperative that we take steps to reduce our impact on the environment. Packaging is one area where sustainability can play a major role, and one emerging trend is the use of biodegradable materials. Biodegradable materials are becoming increasingly popular for a number of reasons. For starters, they break down naturally in the environment, which means they don't contribute to the ever-growing problem of plastic pollution in our oceans and waterways. Additionally, these materials often come from renewable resources, which makes them a more sustainable option than traditional materials like plastic, which are made from fossil fuels. One important thing to note is that not all biodegradable materials are created equal. There are a few different types of biodegradable materials, each with their own unique properties and benefits. First and foremost, there are bioplastics. Bioplastics are made from renewable resources like corn starch, sugarcane, and even potato starch. These materials break down naturally in the environment, which means they don't contribute to the problem of plastic waste. Additionally, bioplastics are usually recyclable, which means they can potentially be reused, further reducing their environmental impact. Another type of biodegradable material is paper. While paper isn't technically a biodegradable material, it is a renewable resource, which makes it a sustainable option. Additionally, paper is recyclable and biodegradable, which means it won't contribute to the problem of plastic pollution. There are also biodegradable polymers, which are made from non-renewable sources like petroleum, but are designed to break down naturally in the environment. These materials are best used for specialized applications, like biomedical devices or food packaging, where traditional plastic materials are not suitable. Finally, there are natural biodegradable materials, like bamboo, straw, and other plant-based fibers. These materials are often used for things like food packaging and utensils, as they are both biodegradable and renewable. Additionally, natural materials like bamboo are extremely fast-growing, which makes them a sustainable option for the future. While biodegradable materials have a lot of benefits, there are also some challenges to consider. For starters, not all biodegradable materials are compostable. Composting is the process by which organic materials are broken down into a nutrient-rich soil amendment. In order for a material to be compostable, it must break down fully and quickly, leaving no harmful residue behind. Not all biodegradable materials can do this, which can make them less environmentally friendly than they might seem. Additionally, there can be confusion around the terms biodegradable and compostable. While the two terms are often used interchangeably, they have different meanings. Biodegradable simply means that a material will break down over time, while compostable means that a material will break down in a specific environment, leaving no harmful residue behind. When choosing biodegradable materials, it is important to understand the difference between these two terms and choose products that are truly compostable if that is what you are looking for. Another challenge is that biodegradable materials can be more expensive than traditional materials like plastic. While the cost of these materials is coming down as they become more popular, they can still be a barrier for some companies looking to make the switch to more sustainable packaging. Despite these challenges, biodegradable materials are an important step forward in our efforts to reduce our impact on the environment. By choosing materials that break down naturally and are made from renewable resources, we can help to reduce plastic pollution and minimize our environmental impact. So, what can you do to support the use of biodegradable materials? Here are a few ideas. 1. Look for biodegradable options when shopping for packaging materials. There are a growing number of products on the market made from biodegradable materials, so do your research and choose products that align with your values. 2. Support companies that are committed to using sustainable packaging. Many companies are making the switch to more sustainable packaging options, and supporting these companies with your purchases can help to drive change in the industry. 3. Advocate for policy changes that support sustainable packaging. Governments at all levels can play a role in promoting sustainable packaging options, so make sure your voice is heard and encourage your elected officials to take action. 4. Reduce your overall consumption of packaging. While biodegradable materials are a step in the right direction, the most sustainable option is to reduce the amount of packaging we use overall. Look for ways to reduce your waste footprint and choose products with minimal packaging whenever possible. 5. Properly dispose of biodegradable materials. Even though biodegradable materials are designed to break down naturally in the environment, it is still important to dispose of them properly. Make sure to follow local recycling and composting guidelines to ensure that these materials can be processed in a way that is safe and sustainable. 6. Educate others about the benefits of biodegradable materials. Spread the word about the importance of sustainable packaging and the benefits of using biodegradable materials. Encourage friends, family, and colleagues to make conscious choices when it comes to packaging and advocate for change in their communities. 7. Support research and innovation in the field of sustainable packaging. The development of new technologies and materials is crucial in our efforts to create a more sustainable future. Supporting research and innovation in the field of sustainable packaging can help to drive progress and find new solutions to environmental challenges. Ultimately, the use of biodegradable materials is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to creating a more sustainable future. However, by making conscious choices and advocating for change, we can all play a role in reducing our impact on the environment. 8. Look for certifications and labels that indicate biodegradability and sustainability. There are a variety of certifications and labels that can help consumers identify products made from biodegradable materials and that are sustainably produced. Look for labels like the Biodegradable Products Institute (BPI) and the Forest Stewardship Council (FSC) to ensure that the products you are choosing meet certain standards. 9. Consider the entire life cycle of a product when making choices. When it comes to sustainable packaging, it's important to consider the entire life cycle of a product, from production to disposal. This includes factors like energy and water usage during production, transportation, and end-of-life disposal. By making choices that minimize the environmental impact of every stage of a product's life, we can make a more meaningful impact on the environment. 10. Get involved in local sustainability efforts. There are likely a variety of sustainability efforts happening in your community, from recycling programs to composting initiatives. Get involved in these efforts and support the organizations that are working to create a more sustainable future. By working together, we can make a real difference in the health of our planet. 11. Consider the social impact of sustainable packaging choices. While environmental impact is important, it's also important to consider the social impact of our packaging choices. Look for products that are produced in a way that supports fair labor practices and equitable treatment of all workers throughout the supply chain. 12. Reduce food waste to minimize packaging needs. One of the biggest contributors to packaging waste is food waste. By reducing food waste through smarter shopping and meal planning, we can minimize the need for excess packaging and ultimately reduce our environmental impact. 13. Support local producers and farmers. Choosing to buy locally produced food and products can help to reduce the environmental impact of transportation and support your community.